Welcome to Love and Light Tarot. Today I will be doing a spread for the new moon in Gemini that happened yesterday on the 22nd. Just an overall general message for the collective of what can be expected with the energies that are at play. Now, during this time of the new moon in Gemini, people will be experiencing a lot of physical symptoms due to the amount of energies we're working with right now. Because we have Venus retrograde in Gemini, we have Jupiter retrograde, Saturn retrograde, and the new moon is really just amplifying that. So you will be seeing a lot of solar plexus activity, so you could be feeling a little nauseous, having to use the bathroom more than you normally would. What else? Vertigo. Vertigo symptoms have been a big one as well, so really just take this time to sit with yourself, listen to your body and just what it's asking you to do for it. If you don't feel hungry, you don't feel like eating, don't force yourself to. If you need to rest, please rest, but other than that, let's get into it and see what the cards have to say. This is definitely going to be a time of truths being illuminated, personal truths, truths from others, and lots of communication as well because it is Gemini season. I did a spread on my Instagram for the new moon in Gemini, and that one, I'll leave my Instagram link below, but that one was basically all about polarity turning into unity. So that was really nice, but we'll see if we can get something, a different message for YouTube, for the general collective. What will the general collective be experiencing, please, Spirit, for this new moon in Gemini? What message do you have for the new moon in Gemini? I just started getting very hot all of a sudden. That is another symptom that you could be experiencing right now, is going from really cold to really hot. Your body is just trying to integrate all the energies into it. Dream activity also right now is pretty big. So pay attention to your dreams, they're very telling, especially if you can remember them and you can't forget about them. It was a message, not just any random dream. What message do you have for the new moon in Gemini? Funny, the Eight of Wands is what shot out, which is very, makes sense. What message do you have for the collective, Spirit, for the new moon in Gemini? One more, please. Oh, wow. Bottom of the deck we have Death. This is a cycle coming to a close so a new one can begin. Actually, where should I put this? Put that here. Immediately the message I'm getting is losing something to gain something better. And whatever you're losing, you fought for it for a really long time, but you realize that it wasn't worth fighting for anymore because there's a much easier path ahead of you. Here we have the Five of Swords. This is victory at a cost, but I feel like whatever you're leaving behind should be left behind. Like you're losing something, but it's something that should have been lost, and you're kind of looking back like I'm done, like I'm leaving you guys, I'm leaving you behind, I'm leaving you behind. And they've put their swords down, they're not fighting for it anymore. You're not fighting for it anymore. You're picking your stuff up and you're leaving. This could be a move, you could be moving, you could have gotten somebody, feels like somebody got in a fight with roommates possibly, or whoever you were living with, you realized it wasn't a good situation and there was a lot of verbal fighting, and finally you're just dropping it and you're like, you know what, I don't have to deal with this. This is very difficult communication. This doesn't seem like a pleasant communication. I'm just seeing what else I can get before I start clarifying. Whoever you have to leave behind in this old cycle, it's clearing space for the people who are actually meant to be in your life to actually come in. If you don't have any more space left and you're holding on to something, you have to release things before you can add in new things. This next phase of your life is just going to be so celebratory, and you're just gonna feel so lucky, honestly, and you're gonna feel so close to these people that you're gonna be coming into contact with. Or for a lot of you, it is going to be reunion. You could be obviously reuniting with your friends after, well, not after quarantine is lifted, but as guidelines start to kind of lift a little bit. And you're leaving behind this difficult phase of time to reconnect. But somebody's definitely reconnecting here, because we have the Three of Cups at the end of the spread, and that's how the spread ends, with the Three of Cups, that celebratory reunion, friendship energy. So there definitely is, I'm getting strong friendship, and then I'm also getting this side of what you're in now, or you have been in, just very toxic relationships, very jealous, I'm getting condescending, fake. I'm really feeling like, for a couple of you, this could be a roommate situation. I apologize if the lighting switched. There was just a little bit annoying of a glare going on, and I need to get rid of that so we can see properly. But yeah, straight up, some of you, here we have the Hierophant, Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Some of you straight up are leaving another connection behind that you felt complete lack in. This person, again, I'm getting a living situation. This person feels very, very negative, made you feel like you were never enough or doing enough, but it's like You were trying everything you could to keep this together, and you just couldn't do it anymore. But with that, you're like straight up walking away from this negativity, this connection that once was, and you're going off and offering your cup to someone else with the Knight of Cups here. You're gonna start flirting again. You're gonna 12-12 as I look up. You're gonna get right back in the dating scene real fast. So you could, because we do have this reunion energy, you could have already had your eyes on someone, but again, we'll look into that. But definitely there's a connection here that's super duper negative. Again, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could just be a friendship. Again, a living situation very strongly sticking out to me. But whoever this person is that you're leaving in the past, or this group of people, or even a job, very, very, very negative. You could be even taking a step down from your position because you just can't handle it anymore, and you just don't want to have to deal with all the backlash that being in that position causes you. Wow. Very heavy energy, this other person, this negative person that I'm connecting with. Very energy draining, jealous, just super condescending. Something could have happened over winter time with this person that made you, like, you know what, like a big blowout. Or it could have, for some of you it's a big blowout, for some of you it just gradually over time you're like, you know what, like, I don't have to deal with this anymore. Like, there's already somebody out there that's gonna treat me a hell of a lot better, and that's not gonna take me for granted, and that's gonna be so grateful for me just being me. Well, that's deep. Let's look at this Eight of Wands. I'm already loving this. I'm at 14 minutes on Instagram. I would have been cut off, but I'm a talker. I'm a Gemini rising, so I'm a talker. So this is like amazing. That's why I decided to start a YouTube, so I could talk more and just elaborate more and just have more time. I think it'll be better for my channelings as well, because I actually have the time to sit and just get more messages that need to come across. So yeah. But let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is Cupid's love arrows. Eight of Wands is, that is movement energy. So again, I'm getting this big thing of moving. Also communication. Rapid, fast. Clarify Eight of Wands. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. You know this person you're going towards. Let's get, do I need one more, Spirit? No? Nope, I don't. Oh. Well, that fell. With truth on the bottom. Gaining your truth, gaining insight. Yeah. You're leaving someone behind to move towards a Queen of Wands energy, a past energy. We have the Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is nostalgia, memories. It's a beautiful childlike behavior, which is telling me you know this person. It could have been very innocent between the two of you, or you could be moving towards a group of friends that just kind of brings the adventure and the fun and just the more innocent side of life back to you, because this clearly was lost. That fire, there was just a fire that was lost, and this Queen of Wands is coming in and striking that up. But actually, you're going towards this Queen of Wands, and they're gonna spark passion and creativity and just make you want to be the fun version of yourself that you are. The Queen of Wands is fire energy. So Sagittarius, Aries, Leo does not have to have that in their chart. Maybe you could, but she's very physically attractive. She's creative. She's Little Miss Popular. She walks into a room and everyone knows who she is and wants to have a conversation with her. Very charming. Did I say confident? She's very confident. And this rubs off on people, and people like that about her, and you like that about her. So you could have a past with this queen for sure, because we have the Six of Cups here. But you know this queen, whether you have a history with her or you don't. Again, I'm feeling that very innocent energy, like it's always been innocent between you two, and a very like friendship. This could be a friend that's helping you through this difficult time of movement, getting the past away to focus on the new and the good. She's going to be a part of your stability. Could be in a monetary sense, but stability is so much more than just money and a house. It's emotional stability. It's the ability to maintain a stable relationship. Whoever this is, Queen of Wands, it is feminine energy, but we all have those energies within us, so you could be a male and identify with the Queen of Wands, but I just refer to the cards as he, she, because it's just easier to do that. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I just place the cards down like this, and the knight is going towards this queen. He's walking away from this cold. It's like you've woken up to how cold a person is and how they've really made you feel, and you just feel taken for granted, and just they make you feel bad about yourselves. Maybe not in an obvious way, but it could be like little remarks, or just this person's energies just feel so bad. Honestly, you're walking away from that and you're moving towards this queen who's just gonna warm you up. Here we have being left out in the cold, and then we have this queen of fire who is summertime. She's the sun. She's sunshine. You could look at her like, or him, like they just light up your life, and they're just very positive. So you have like the duality, which is Gemini, right? It's the twins, the polarity. And you're kind of, maybe you could be integrating these two sides as well, like the hot and the cold. You could have hot and cold behaviors. You could have Cancer in your chart, because I'm also getting hot and cold behavior, but that hot and cold behavior, that could just be this person that you're leaving behind. Or you could think this queen is hot. But let's look at the world. Clarify the world. What is this new cycle? What is this new cycle going to be about? Oh, love. Oh, I love this reading. One more. One more. Wow. This is somebody that either you've been holding on to them or they've been holding on to you during whatever the situation is. Four of Pentacles on the bottom. Whoever this queen is, she's very, very successful and independent, and she knows her worth here with the Nine of Pentacles. Which tells me when she's with someone, she's not with them because she can really gain anything from it. she's with somebody for them, not money, not stability, nothing like that. She's in it for the love. Two of Cups. This is a mutually fulfilling relationship that is going to be happening in this new cycle. This is, the feelings are mutual as well. So if you've been wondering if the feeling is mutual, whoever needs to hear that the feeling is mutual with the Two of Cups here. This is reciprocation. And you're finally going to be getting that equal give and take. This really, it feels like two stable people coming together. It's like the perfect counterparts. It's like this person is your complement. You're coming in, Knight of Pentacles. This could be considered an apology if there was ever any hard feelings between you two. The Knight of Pentacles comes in and makes things right. But this is just you correcting your timeline and correcting what needs to be done. And what needs to be done is this connection needs to come together because it's going to be so successful. And I think things will start manifesting really rapidly for you as well once you're in this connection and once you're in this positive atmosphere with this person. This person like just attracts. She's very, very good at manifesting. The Queen of Wands is. And here we have the Four of Wands. This could be a counterpart situation or a twin flame situation here. Four of Wands is the 11-11. You could be seeing 11-11. Four of Wands is that stable foundation energy, which is what this Queen of Wands is. It's like, it does feel counterparty if I'm being honest, because it feels like one of you is like, you just complement each other. It feels like I'd be interested. I want to know who this other person, because I'm channeling an energy of whoever's moving away from something going towards this Queen of Wands, but I want to know what your energy is. Like, I want to know if you're going to come out as the King of Wands, like what you're going to come out as, because it'll just be interesting to see. It'll just be interesting to see, but it does feel very counterpart. You know, it's like you just kind of fit into each other's puzzle pieces. And my puppy is barking, I'm sorry. I had to put her in her crate while I filmed. So she doesn't like bite anything she shouldn't. But, wow. Yeah, this is a new cycle of love, of true stability, not just financial stability, but for some reason I really just, it needs to get across that it's emotional stability, creative stability, just, this is everlasting. Like, two stable people with the Nine of Pentacles, two stable people coming together. There's no insecurities, there's no manipulation, there's no jealousy, which is, I guess, same thing as insecurity, because that's where jealousy comes from. It just feels so warm. It feels nice. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, now let's clarify Three of Cups. Clarify Three of Cups, this reunion energy. Oh, wow, yeah. Yep, taking a leap of faith, gaining confidence to take a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith towards a reunion. And that's really hard to do because it's so much easier to go after someone you don't have any sort of history with. And by history, you don't have to have been with a person to have history with them, but just like, it's just easier to start. It's just brand new. So it takes a lot of guts to take a leap of faith towards reuniting with someone, because it's like, well, where do you start off? Like, how do you even like begin talking to someone again that you haven't been really speaking to you? Like, how does that even go? But it just goes. Don't be someone scared of it. It's like, how do I even, like, approach? You just approach it with faith. And, like, what's the worst that can happen? Stability is a relationship that can stand the tests of time. So it's like, no matter how much time goes on or is in between you and someone, you and a friend, whoever, if it's meant to be something, you take the leap of faith and just see where it goes. You take the leap of faith and see if it is awkward, like, do things pick back up? You never know until you try, and that's what the Fool is. You never know until you try, so you just gotta try so you don't beat yourself up about, like, what could have been. Because what could have been here, and is going to be, is this beautiful Two of Cups, but, like, this is just the energy that's projected with, sorry, let me reword that. This is all just a projection of the energy you hold right now. So it's up to you. You do not have to take action. But if you do, know that the outcome is going to be, like, more than you could ever imagine, and it's beautiful. And it's just going to bring, I keep getting the light is going to be back in your life. And you're rushing, you're getting this truth, the Knight of Swords. You're gaining this truth about this person, whatever that truth is. Perhaps your truth was clouded by this past situation of this person being cold, because again, they were taking up energetic space within you, and it's not until you release that you can finally gain some knowledge and clarity and invite other things into your life. And that's what this is, the Knight of Swords. It's you're gaining this information of, aha, Ace of Pentacles, there's an opportunity here that I need to take. That's been handed to me by the universe and the divine. It's up to me now to take action and grab it. The divine gives you the opportunity, but it's up to you to run after it and take it. And you're rushing after it, which is beautiful. This looks great. This is reunion. And are we surprised? Because it is Venus retrograde, so that would make sense that you're reuniting with somebody from your past. In a good way, too. So what else do I want to take here? I got the Spirit Animal deck in just today, actually, from Amazon. I haven't played around with it yet, and I haven't really integrated my energy into it, but I'll be interested to see what comes out. I haven't even shuffled it yet. Oh my gosh. It even smells like a new deck. I'm such a nerd for the smell of, like, new decks. You can tell I haven't integrated it yet because the cards are kind of just not coming together like my other decks do. What other message do we have for this group that I'm tapped into right now? What message do we have, or do you have, for the new moon in Gemini, for the collective that I'm tapped into? Oh my gosh. You'll see too that over time that the cards will just melt together once, like, my energy is involved in them. So this is nice that you can kind of see the beginning of a deck, and then you'll see what it's like once I play with it more. Can I get another message for the collective that I'm tapped into right now? the collective that I'm tapped into right now. Can I get a message, please? Oops. Oops, not taking those. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. So we got 27, which breaks down to a 9. Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. Rhino Spirit. 50. Overcome any obstacle. For some of you, this situation came out of absolutely nowhere, of having to move on all of a sudden. And you're being asked to, like Fox Spirit says, think on your feet and just figure it out. You will be able to overcome the obstacle. Nothing lasts forever. Not good feelings, not bad feelings. Let's see what the book has to say. Which one, Spirit? Which one should I read out of the book? Rhino Spirit. Okay. Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacle. We always have the choice to press ahead, and Rhino Spirit strength offers you the power to break through stubborn obstacles. This animal spirit knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When Rhino Spirit appears, you are reminded that you have a marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways. By going around them, shattering them, with the force of clear, deliberate intentions, or even transforming them into clouds that drift away by refusing to allow them to limit you. Apply your Rhino Spirit with creativity, and no obstacle can stand, for you have magic to make and many ways in which to make it. Your power is awesome right now. Rhino Spirit also wants to remind you that when an obstacle appears to prevent you from getting what you desire today, it means that something much better is coming. Keep that in mind when you consider the nature of the obstacle in front of you now. Great Spirit loves you so much and only wants the best for you. Yeah, whatever the situation was with this past person or friend group or whatever it was, you know what it was for you. It's something that you felt like you had to hold on to and kind of make work in a way. But that's why things fall apart rapidly if this fell apart out of the blue. Because that's the divine stepping in, being like, we've got to move you. Like, we've tried to show you so many times why you need to move. You're not doing it, so we're going to make you move. Because we have something ahead that's going to be so much bigger and brighter for you. And Fox Spirit is Gemini energy, think on your feet. So you could be coming up with creative solutions right now. But whatever the situation is, everything is going to be okay. And I hope that this could be of help to someone out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends if you know this could resonate with someone. And yeah, thanks for watching. Love and light.